Hi everyone, I'm Renee with Hastings Healthy Living, and welcome to my kitchen. Welcome to my second cooking segment. The recipe that I'm going to show you today is a veggie burger. But first I want to tell you about one other thing that's going on this month. On Sunday, March 27th, I'm doing a cleanse, detox yoga class with Sheila Mangle-Hayes from Heartsong Yoga, and it's going to be great. We're going to talk about diet and lifestyle and how to lighten up and how do you do a cleanse that's based on whole food, nothing scary, nothing freaky, and you can use it as a reset button. So you can really start to be healthier, eat healthier, and get more energy. But first, let's start cooking. So to get started, we are going to get all of our ingredients ready, and we're going to start off with 2 cups of raw sunflower seeds. So these aren't roasted or toasted or anything like that. You want them raw. Then that way they can release their oils when we're going to put them in the food processor. And they're packed with vitamin E, so that's really good for you. We have a whole bunch of spices here. So into the food processor is going to go our 2 cups of sunflower seeds. So we'll get those in. And then we're just going to go on and add all of our spices. So first is the thyme, just because I grabbed it first. The garlic. You could also use fresh garlic too. Sometimes it's easier just to grab the dried out of the fridge or out of the cabinet. Oregano. Cumin. Celery seasoning. And about half teaspoon of sea salt. You're just going to blend it really well. All right, that's done. Next, we're going to add in, I have 1 carrot, 1 small, medium-sized carrot chopped up. So that's going to go in. Whoops, 2 just jumped ship, that's fine. And a good-sized handful of some parsley. So rip off a good-sized handful of that. Kind of shred it, get it down in there, use your muscles. Get our greens, we'll get that going. All right, and lastly, what I have over here is, it was 1 cup of uncooked rice. Obviously I cooked it, 2 cups of water. And this is great because you can do it ahead of time. This makes this recipe really easy because you can cook your rice the night before when you're sitting down watching TV. A lot of times people, have the whole grains and they had to cook them from scratch and they take like 40 minutes. But all you gotta do is throw it on the stove, set your timer, and then go watch your TV show and check it in between. And then you can just throw it in the fridge and it's ready to go. So what you're gonna see here, you're gonna see chunks of little green stuff in my rice. And what that is, now don't press pause, don't stop, I don't want anybody to zone out on me. It's seaweed. And this, it's actually kelp. Now, I'm going out on a limb here. Usually I hold back from talking about these things so I don't want to freak anybody out, but I'm going for it. Because seaweed does so much for us. It helps our thyroid, it gives us calcium, B vitamins, minerals. It helps to just keep the body really healthy, detoxify, all that kind of stuff. And the best part is kelp is a good one to start with because, let me show you what it looks like real quick. Okay, big pieces, So when you're cooking a whole grain, anything that cooks 20 minutes or longer, you cut off like a little 1-inch strip here, throw it in your rice, or whatever grain you're cooking. And then it stays together for the most part. You can take a pair of tongs if you're kind of still skeevy about it and throw it in the trash. Or once you get a little more used to it, you just incorporate it and keep it in your rice. And so you take in all those minerals. You're still gonna get some minerals if you cook with it, but if you eat it, it's even better. And you know what? Kids, block your kids' ears if they're in the rooms. You can get this in their rice, and then if you're cooking like this burger, they're not even gonna know it's there. You're not gonna taste it. If you taste it, email me and call me, but I guarantee you, you won't. Okay, I'll get off my soapbox on seaweed. So let's get this whole bowl of rice in here. This is short grain brown rice and seaweed. Okay, and now what we're gonna do is we're gonna put the food processor back on, but I'm gonna have to scrape down the sides a few times because you don't wanna puree it as long as I did before. So once you have it ready to go, and the good news about these is you can mix them up and then just cook what you need and put the rest, in a little plate in the fridge, just made up little patties so you can grab them and throw them on the stove throughout the week. So what I'm gonna do is you can use olive oil, but I like to use some organic cooking spray. I just think kind of gives an overall even heating. So I actually spray a little bit on my hand and then just reach on in and you just form a little patty. This recipe probably makes at least 7 or 8 little patties like this. I just cooked up 3. For the full recipe, you can go to my website. It should also be in the newsletter this month. And also for more information on the Detox and Yoga Flow class on Sunday, March 27th, to use as a reboot for your body, go to www.hastingshealthyliving.com to the calendar of events page, or check out the newsletter this month for more information. Thanks, guys.